Yeah, just another game in the MAC, where it's either never or very rarely easy. Kent State played really hard, and obviously gave us fits, offensively. Am proud of the effort of our defense. With our special teams came through in a lot of ways, and it's a team sport, and we did have some good drives and some touchdowns that we needed to make in order to win the game. But really, what I talked to our team about afterwards is that if we're going after trying to be our best and setting a standard, then sometimes it's really not just about winning. You try to win on game day, but it's about trying to go after being your best. And so that's just something philosophical that I think, going after being your best can be higher than, winning. And probably a lot of people disagree with me on that, but you can't say that and have it both ways. So I think there's some guys who really played hard and really played well. And, and then, there's guys that, we're all part of the team and it's team effort. And, you do feel good about accomplishing the goal of winning the game, but, bigger picture, we just feel as though, we can be better than that. This is, we're like at the, halfway point of the season. Like you said, it was a little cool and wet, and I expect that to be like that every single game from here on out. So it's a relevant question, but I mean, if unless they tell us we can't play because it's lightning, we're going to be playing. And so I don't really know how to answer that. I just, I don't think that it affected us. It better not have. We had some negative field position that we weren't able, to get out of, and we had a crazy number of, double sticks downs, even on second down. And some of that early, I think we were having a tough time with the snap, to be honest with you, and there's, so I don't know. Yeah, we're not an offense that, does well in second and long. And I mean, second and long, like extra long, second and 12 or 13. And it just feels though we had, tough field position. And then, we went backwards on early downs. And so it's just not a great recipe. So I think we settled down a little bit, and, once we got going, did a little bit better. And then we did muster some drives and scored some points, but it's far from what we're capable of. Yeah. At halftime, in terms of the whole group, I don't usually say a whole lot. I usually try to remind them of what the turnover takeaway ratio is. So I think I actually had the guys bring it up on themselves there at halftime. I don't think I said anything to the whole group today.
And then work on it.
It does start with, takeaways. There's no question. They were number one in the country. They had 0 lost fumbles coming into this game, and Coach Needham and staff and our defense was well aware of that. So yeah, those takeaways were obviously huge, and we didn't do much, with them at times. Again, it's complimentary football and it's a team game. But the defense really came up big with those takeaways. There's no question. I thought that they were getting off the field, playing really well, keeping the ball in front of them most of the time too. They're a shot team, throw the ball downfield and with big plays. And their number 22 is a really good wide receiver. And other than the one, I think we really kind of held them in check, and our defense played really well. And I thought I just told Mitch, in our punt team, again, it was wet and windy, and he had quite a few punts today that were into the wind when we were backed up, and really got us breathing room and a chance, whether it crossed the 50 or was just near the 50. I thought that he really played well today. And then, Holmes had a couple of punt returns that really helped us out as well. So some of our specialists and special teams units were a big piece.
And then
Got to get a first down.
Okay.
Got to get a first down. Regretted that in the Central Michigan game, that we just ran the ball 3 times and didn't get a first down. And so, when you're dealing with clock, there's always that balance. of, hey, is it worth it here to go 3 and out and punt and, force them to take 3 timeouts or just to use that clock and then try to get a good punt and play defense, versus, hey, whatever's best for us to get a first down. We needed some life. We needed to move the ball. We needed to be able to complete a pass and get a first down. And so that was the thinking behind that. Well, yeah, I mean, again, I'm kind of in the group right now that isn't really celebratory on our team. I don't feel good about today. And then my other comment, because it was brought up earlier, is that it took a long time. So, yeah. Oh man, I had an awesome pregame talk, and then a quicker postgame talk. But I've got a lot of respect for him. I really like him and their staff. And I'll tell you what I told him after the game. I said, "You are way ahead right now and halfway through your first season, of where I was, trying to encourage them some, because I think that they played a heck of a game today. So I should be better at counting than I am, but I think we may have played 9 offensive linemen today, may have been 8. And so you want to talk about a group effort, and it was that way, all the way through the week. There were some guys started for the first time, guys who were playing significant minutes, for the first time. And so there were some, smiles in the locker room, for those guys, and some shout outs, which was awesome. We had a number of people that were kind of, playing some significant minutes, for the first time, and exciting for them, and, fun to get the victory. But I think, we'll also look at the film and see, how much better we can get. No, we would have it. There's this time of year, guys get banged up and whatnot. Yep.
Right, for sure. And then is Samson Evans going to break another record next week?
Hey, if there's a record that's out there, he's going to break it. So, yeah, we gave him a game ball last week. I didn't have, they're all waterlogged probably. So, we'll have to figure something out. But, there's things that the public, doesn't know. And I think, all truth is brought to light at some point, but, that guy is, battling and just has courage, and just super proud of him.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, so one thing that coach emphasizes on, even during practice, is always stay ready, because a team can do basically anything, during the kickoff. So like I said, we're always ready. The front line guys, we're always ready for anything. So I do got to shout out my guys, EJ Williams and Josh McCarty. They really cleaned up everything as the ball was rolling. You know what I'm saying? And really, I just saw the ball in the open field, and I just picked it up and took off. So yeah. Yeah, definitely. Now, as a defensive guy, we always like to score, pick sixes and things of that nature. But like I said, definitely, not coming to this game thinking I was going to get a kickoff return, especially the first play, because that was unexpected, by Kent State to, do onside the first one. But like I said, one thing our coach does is he keeps us prepared for anything, So I would say that's bringing the juice and that's bringing the energy for, me and the rest of the guys for the rest of the game, because, when something like that happens, that's a game changer, and that's just going to, lead us, to play good for the rest of the game, because the energy and that juice, that's what's pushing us, to keep going. So I believe that, no matter who we play, no matter the situation or circumstances, that special teams, that we're going to be ready for anything. And our game plan, the players that we have on the field, on each special teams, we're playmakers and we're ready to go after play. So
The only question I have is, does the kicker in practice sometimes kind of do a little onside ones
all the time,
surprise
all the time, and that's why not just me, but the whole front line, we were ready for that. So
awesome. That's all I got.
Great. Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you.